Hello everyone and welcome to Dune 2000. Dune 2000 is the third entry in the Dune series, or the second one depending on how you look at it, and it's a remake of Dune 2. It's very different though, and you could argue that this game is actually more of a sequel to Tiberian Dawn Red Alert 1 than the original Dune 2, which obviously were inspired by Dune 2 as well, but yeah, whether or not that's the adequate comparison, I'll leave that up to you. This game again features the war for Arrakis, the three factions we know, Atreides, Harkonnen and Ordos, and it does share a lot of similarities with the original Dune 2, but it's also quite different in a lot of regards. We're going to play it. We're going to play through each and every mission, not only through all campaigns, but also through the different mission for each campaign, and we're going to play on hard.
On this planet, you will die. We have seen it. But the Sisterhood of the Bene Gesserit has been wrong before, from time to time. I am Lady Alara, bound concubine and truthsayer to the Padishah Emperor. I booked your passage to Dune on this highliner. If the Emperor discovers this, I will be executed. He is not a compassionate man. You are here because of the prophecy. My sisterhood has studied your bloodline and your future. We have seen you die many times. We have also seen you rise to command vast armies, bringing peace to Arrakis. Once. That is the prophecy. That is the future we seek.
Alright, so we have the choice of three houses here. As you could see during this first cutscene, every mission has its own cutscene, just like all the traditional Westwood RTS games had, except for Dune 2, obviously. As you could see, this game is visually very heavily inspired by David Lynch's Dune, even more so than the original Dune and Dune 2, and we're going to see much more of that during the upcoming missions and campaigns. So we're going to start with the Atreides, the good guy faction, and then we're going to work our way through the campaign.
House Atreides, yes, of Caladan, the water world. A fleet of ornithopters ensures the Atreides' ultimate air power, and the noble Duke Leto seeks to ally with the stealthy Fremen desert warriors. If the Fremen agree, the Duke may become unstoppable.
Yes, we would like to play as House Atreides.
Atreides claimed strategic regions. Ordos moved in on the east. Harkonnen invade from the north.
Yeah, we've got this tactical map here. Again, it doesn't really make any difference which territories you choose. You always progress in the same way, but you can choose different maps with different layouts, even though the objectives will always be the same. I'm sorry for the absence of the actual filling in animation, but that's an issue with running this game on modern operating systems. I'm using the Grunt Mods version of the game, which does have this issue, but it also allows me to play the game in high resolutions and, more importantly, a widescreen resolution. So overall, it's a small price to pay for playing this game in a more comfortable way. And let's get going.
Welcome, conscripts. I am Nori Moneo, mentat to the Duke. You won't regret joining Leto's men. Not when we've won Dune and we're all rich with spice, eh? Riches? Is that why you come to this bloody sandpit? Crawling with Harkonnen who'd rather drink your blood than their mother's milk. Filled with worms, the length of 100 men, keeping you clinging to the safety of rocks like children. Let me remind you, we are here to fight for the Duke. For the Duke! We will mine spice in the Imperial Basin, and for the Duke, we will rid this land of Harkonnen. Keep that in mind, and you'll be Dune men yet.
And here we go. So our first mission is to harvest spice in the Imperial Basin. It's essentially the same tutorial style mission we had in the previous game, so let's not waste any time here. Get going. Oh, by the way, you can check out what new structures and vehicles you have, just like you could do that in or structures and units. There's not only vehicles in the original Dune II, which is a nice touch, and if you play this game for the first time and you haven't really played previous Command & Conquer or Dune games, this is actually quite helpful. So here we go. Oh, first Harkonnen soldier. And as you may see, so this looks rather similar to Command & Conquer. In fact, the infantry looks like it's lifted straight from that franchise. And we can build pairs of 4 concrete slabs straight away. Thank you. So, and it is very similar to Command & Conquer, more similar than Dune II was. So let's build a wind trap here. The limitation of building stuff on concrete, if you don't want it damaged, still apply. And yeah, here we have Dune. We've got the rock. We can only build stuff on rock. We can't build on cliffs naturally, as well as sand. We've got the spice here. We've got a crashed ornithopter, or carrier rather, not an ornithopter. This map here is rather small, so when I play it in this high resolution, we've got black bars everywhere. That is pretty much unavoidable. Even if you play it on the original quite low resolution, there's still a good chance that you're going to see quite a lot of, or that you're going to see almost the entire map. So we get reinforcements here, and then the Harkonnen get reinforcements, and then we kill them all. So let's build a silo here, and let's let the harvesting commence. So this mission here is essentially just that. You just build your refinery here. I try to be crafty and actually sell my construction yard. You're not allowed to do that. If you do that, you actually lose the mission. So let's just have these guys here absorb this worm here, because we don't really want that. It's not critical, because when you lose your last harvester, I'm pretty sure you actually get a new one. But we may as well just feed some units to the worm, and there we go. Yeah, the infantry is very Command & Conquer like. It even moves in groups of 5, and it seems like the rifle sounds either the exact same sound effect, or it's very similar, one of the two. And you can see the style here. It's a slightly futuristic slash, it's kind of like futuristic baroque. It's very, very in tune with the David Lynch film. And as it would be standard for later Command & Conquer games, every building looks a little bit different based on the faction, even the buildings that all factions have. So if you have a Harkonnen or Ordos construction yard or wind trap, they will actually look slightly different. The design is the same, but the color scheme will be kind of slightly different, even if you take into account that obviously we have faction colors here. Yeah, and for the most part, that's what I have to say about this. Yeah, we have these cutscenes. I think the Atreides Mentat is John Rhys Davis, or someone who looks like John Rhys Davis. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not terribly proficient in like recognizing actors and stuff. Yeah, this is essentially all I have to say about this mission here. Oh, there's another worm. Let's actually have that worm eat. Actually, we might just win this mission after this anyway, so no need to worry about that. And there we go. Well done. Yeah, what I want to say is, I tried to be crafty once, and just thought, I'm just going to sell my construction yard. Then I'm going to make the money I need to finish the mission. You can do that, and then you lose. So unfortunately, that's not going to work, but oh well. Anyway, here we go. So we are now a Sand Flea. This is again reminiscent of the Dune II victory screen. There's a lot of overlap between Dune II and this game, obviously because it's a remake. It's not a completely new game, but with regard to gameplay, it's a lot more Command & Conquer-ish. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Take care and goodbye.